Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Diane Kim, and in today's video I'm going to share with you how I paint my camellia flowers. Just last week I posted a video about how to spend a cold winter, but today it really feels like spring. And just before the spring comes, I really want to capture these beautiful camellia flowers into my painting. As you can see, I have been using lots of this cream ivory color acrylic paint. So today I'm just going to add a little bit of white paint and then mix all up so I can use all this rest of paint in the container. And of course, the first color is going to be the most lightest color that I'm going to use for this painting. So for this painting, the lightest color will be the ivory, the creamy color that I just applied. It's much easier to use lightest color first, of course, because once you apply the darker color, it's a little harder to get rid of the mistake lines or the stroke that you made. So this is the most safest way. And the next color, I'm going to squeeze some yellow, orange, and red. And also some bright brown, sandy color, and pale pink. And the second color is going to be light, warm, vivid yellow. I use this color quite a lot for sun or the moon, both really. Good thing about this kind of yellow is when I apply on the background, even though they're not so much on the background image, this yellow color actually has the effect of expanding the size of it. So I quite like to use that to emphasize the sky. So while I was painting the sky, I looked out through a window and realized the real sky today looks so gorgeous and beautiful. It's so vivid. So I decided to step out for a bit and take a break, rest my eyes. And here are some camellias in my garden. They're looking very, very nice. It's actually really impressive how they can just express this beautiful vivid color throughout the winter when there's nothing really to see it. So I have added some white tones, the most lightest color of this flower. And then now I'm applying some lightest pale pink into the flowers. And also same time, I'm marking where it's gonna be the shadowed area and or like folded area as I paint. Now I'm mixing some orange, yellow, and some white, and maybe put some of sand color. That's gonna be the tree part of camellia bush. And I'm gradually adding more red from the pink color and just emphasize the form of the flower. And of course the next color is going to be green. These are for the leaves. For this painting, somehow I don't really want to mix too many colors. probably maximum 3 different colors to make the color I'm going to use. I want it to be a little more like a clean and clear kind of feeling, just because it's winter and I want to emphasize or more towards to the flower bloom of a camellia. I love the feeling of when I do very first touch of a new color into the canvas. It's quite an exciting moment, like what you had in your head, what you have imagined in your head for a while, and you're mixing the colors, and then when you apply it and something happens in the real life. So I don't know, I get really excited and kind of happy to see the colors. And I don't know, sometimes maybe I don't really like what I see, but still I can always edit and go back. So I just like this kind of moments of when I paint. And for the last touch, I decided to add some eyes. And some people did ask me what the eye means in my paintings, and they're wondering if there are any religious symbol or meaning behind it. And the answer is there's no religious meaning behind it, and I don't have religion. I just started painting the eyes. It's very symbolic thing that it represents the connection or like connecting all the inner eyes. You know, there's so many meaning behind the eyes, and maybe that's why many artists use it. So when I started to paint or draw eyes into my artwork, I think that's time when I kind of realized that how I can connect with nature a bit more than I used to. And through the nature, I see myself reflected, and also it also works in the opposite way. You know, they breathe and they grow, and they also communicate with each other with no judgment, but they're just there. You know, there's just for their presence just makes us feel so calm and alive, and just all these like good energies that they express and they give us just for being. And I really appreciate for their presence for those kind of reasons. And it's really similar to us. Depends on the conditions or the weather or the time of the year. They change or affected by, just like humans really. So I think that's why I started adding the eye. And I really like to capture these moments of nature, and that's why I started painting a lot more of a nature-based work these days. It just every moment seems very precious. Thank you for being with me today, and I hope you have a great day.